The night was quiet inside the small off-world dorm, but something felt wrong. Very wrong. Ethan Cole lay on his bed, staring at the ceiling, unable to sleep. His new roommate, an alien named HFY Lon, had been acting strange for the last 2 days. HFY Lon usually spoke softly, moved gently, and respected every human rule. But tonight, the air felt different. Heavy. Warm. Charged. Ethan didn't understand why, but every hair on his body stood up. He wasn't alone. He felt watched. A soft sound came from the other side of the shared room. Not footsteps, more like a slow exhale, deep and hot, like something struggling to breathe. Ethan turned his head. HFY Lon was standing in the dark. Not sleeping. Just staring at him. His bright silver eyes glowed like 2 moons in the shadows. Ethan swallowed. Something was wrong with HFY Lon. Very wrong. A thin line of glowing patterns ran across the alien's skin, blue symbols pulsing like fire under his flesh. Ethan saw them earlier today, but now they were brighter, alive, almost crawling. Then HFY Lon whispered, voice trembling and thick. Ethan. I cannot control it. Control what? Before Ethan could ask, the alien stepped forward, slow, unsteady, almost desperate. And Ethan realized the truth. HFY Lon was entering his species' mating season. And from the look in his eyes, it had started early. Ethan wasn't safe tonight. Not even close. 3 weeks earlier, Ethan did not know anything about alien biology. He came to Helion University as an exchange student, hoping for peace, quiet, and a cheap dorm room. When the housing office paired him with a friendly non-human roommate, he accepted without thinking. HFY Lon arrived the next day, tall, graceful, with smooth dark skin and glowing silver eyes. His voice was calm, polite, always controlled. Ethan liked him immediately. For weeks they lived easily together. They ate together, studied together, even laughed at strange cosmic jokes Ethan barely understood. HFY Lon was perfect. Until now. Tonight he was a different creature, breathing faster, chest rising and falling with tension, eyes too bright, body trembling like it was fighting itself. Ethan forced himself to sit up slowly. HFY Lon, are you okay? The alien stopped walking, like Ethan's voice held him back. His long fingers dug into the wooden desk, leaving small burn marks. I am early, HFY Lon whispered. This is not supposed to happen near humans. Ethan raised both hands. What do you mean? The season. My species becomes stronger. Faster. More sensitive. And when we choose a person we feel safe with, his voice cracked. We get drawn to them. Ethan's heart skipped. Drawn? To who? HFY Lon's throat glowed. His eyes darkened. To you. Ethan froze. HFY Lon moved one slow step closer. Ethan could hear the alien's heartbeat, loud, powerful, almost shaking the room. You are warm, HFY Lon said softly. Humans carry an energy, a scent, that triggers instincts in us. That's not good for me, right? Ethan asked nervously. Not good for either of us, HFY Lon whispered. Ethan tried to stand, but HFY Lon's hand lifted, just a little gesture, and Ethan felt a soft pressure in the air. HFY Lon wasn't attacking, but his presence was overwhelming, like invisible heat pressing against Ethan's skin. I don't want to hurt you, HFY Lon said. But my mind is slipping. I am trying to stay away. I am losing. Ethan gulped. Okay. We just need distance. I can leave the room. No. The word came out too fast, too sharp. HFY Lon's breathing grew heavier. If you leave, he whispered, my instincts will follow you. Follow. Hunt. Find. Ethan understood immediately running was the worst option. The alien struggle. HFY Lon suddenly stepped back, gripping his own arms, shaking. I must resist. I must, he growled, voice breaking. Ethan had never seen him like this. It was like something ancient and powerful was awakening inside him. RHY, Ethan said firmly, look at me. The alien lifted his eyes slowly. You can control this, Ethan continued. You said you are strong. You said your mind is stronger than instincts. RHY smiled weakly. I said that before I scented you. Scented me? What does that mean? You smell like calm, RHY whispered. Like safety. Like a partner my instincts want to protect. Ethan's face grew hot. Okay, let's not talk about that. Suddenly the lights flickered. RHY's markings glowed brighter, running like fire across his arms, neck, and face. It is rising, RHY said, voice shaky. Please do not come close to me. If I lose my senses, I might grab you without thinking. Ethan backed away. Got it. Staying right here. Unsafe night. Minutes passed like hours. RHY paced around the room like a trapped animal, fighting his own heartbeat, holding his breath, pressing his forehead against the wall to cool down. Ethan watched silently. Every time RHY walked near, the air felt warmer. Every time he stopped breathing, the room felt colder. It was like sharing space with a living storm. Finally RHY stopped in the center of the room and spoke. I chose you without meaning to. My body chose before my mind. I am sorry. Ethan didn't move. Is there anything I can do? RHY shook his head. Nothing. Only time. I must survive the night. And me? Ethan asked. You must survive the night too. Not comforting. The moment of loss. Around midnight, RHY's control snapped. It started with a low growl, deep, shaking, primal. His pupils expanded until his eyes turned pitch black. His chest glowed. His hands curled like claws. RHY. Ethan whispered. The alien looked up. Hungry. Desperate. Focused only on Ethan. Ethan jumped from his bed, backing into the corner. Hey, stay there. Breathe. But RHY was already moving fast, too fast for a human eye. He crossed the room in 2 steps, then stopped inches before Ethan, chest heaving, every muscle trembling. I can't, he whispered. I can't stop. Ethan placed a hand on RHY's arm, slowly, carefully. The alien froze. Completely. The markings dimmed. RHY blinked in confusion. Your touch, it calms me. Ethan didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Good. Then stay still. RHY leaned his forehead against Ethan's shoulder, breathing hard but controlled. For the first time that night, he wasn't dangerous. He was scared. Terrified of hurting Ethan. Slowly, minute by minute, his breathing softened. His pulse slowed. The heat around his body faded. He stayed close, but gentle. The storm passed. Morning. When the sun rose, RHY sat on the floor with his head down. He looked exhausted and ashamed. I failed, he said quietly. I lost control. Ethan sat beside him. But you didn't hurt me. You trusted me, RHY said. That is why I could fight it. Ethan smiled. Next time, tell me before your biology tries to kill me. RHY gave a small laugh. There will be no next time. I will move to the isolation dorm until the season ends. Ethan felt a strange twist in his chest. Do you have to? It is safer. Ethan nodded slowly, but he didn't like the idea of losing him from the room. RHY wasn't just a roommate now. He was something more. Something Ethan didn't fully understand yet. As RHY packed his few things, he paused at the door. Ethan, he said softly, thank you, for saving me from myself. Ethan shrugged. What are roommates for? RHY smiled, warm, tired, and grateful. Then he left. But Ethan knew this wasn't the end. Not even close. Something had changed between them that night. Something powerful. Something dangerous. Something unforgettable.